And we who have gathered with Carol Robbins to bear witness, to lament, to give thanks, let us affirm our own presence, the powerful presence of loving community, by simply repeating twice together the phrase, "We are here. We are here. We are here."
It was the fall hues of early October that started me thinking about weaving. The hills of Vermont, where I had been invited to make cider, were a tapestry. A tapestry so intricately woven that it appeared strong enough on which to stand. The fabric that I feel that I am standing on today is comprised of grace, love, and gratitude. Gratitude for you. I imagine that you know from your life experience that grace, love, and gratitude are intricately woven together. And it's hard to tell sometimes which one comes first and which one is which. That's how I feel today. It's grace, love, and gratitude that brings me here to acknowledge the closure of a stunning 5 years. It was grace that brought me to Minnesota. How could I have not come to Minneapolis? My first meal was in the parsonage dining room, and I sat down to a plate of chicken salad with grapes. Then there was iced tea, an array of little tartlets, and the coffee. When I looked in the cup, I couldn't see the bottom. What was not to like? Surely, if I came to Minneapolis, there would be more of this where that came from. There was another allure of this church. It was the beautiful stained glass windows of the sanctuary. They were designed by Charles Connick, the artist of the rose window in the Cathedral of St. John the Divine. Hearing about the windows and that connection was very exciting to me, because it was the transept that we walked our kids through every day, and we would look up at the rose windows. And little did we know that we would come to know the stories of these windows, the mystery of these windows, through wonderful preaching and stories that would tell us of love. And if it was God's grace that brought me chicken salad and the windows to Minneapolis, there was one other element that would definitely bring me home to Minneapolis. The marble staircase. The parsonage marble staircase. When my eyes met this marble staircase, I knew that I could have the prom that I never went to. It was a wonderful prom. I also went by myself one more time. It was a wonderful prom. But I'd like to turn to the heart of the matter. I'm filled with love and gratitude of this community, and it's enough love, grace, and gratitude to last a lifetime.
I wanted to say thank you to a community that had captured my heart. As the wife of the pastor of a large church, I was fortunate to connect with people who were loving and welcoming. They included me, shared their lives with me, and they loved to laugh. My life was enriched by hour-long coffee hours, working at Steeple People's secondhand store, and countless gatherings at the parsonage. Friends at Hennepin also helped me to discover alternative ways to worship. And it was soulfully tender for me to come to know old people who were so young. With all this feeling for the community, I wanted to offer a lament. A lament not just for the loss of a 30-year relationship with my husband and friend, but for the loss of a congregation that had carved out a special place for me, to be me. I often thought that life could not be any better than it was in Minneapolis. Consequently, I wanted to make public my gratitude and my sorrow. And there's something else I wanted to bring to the church's attention. The church has no means, no mechanism for acknowledging the departure of a clergy spouse. In my case, it was not only abrupt, but a surprise. On Wednesday, I had a loving church home. On the following Sunday, the church was a frightening and oddly shameful place to enter its doors.
I tell you, though the darkness has been ours, words will give our eyes, opened in promise, a growing light, a growing light.
With a long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you.
The service of gratitude and lament was critical to my healing. Those who attended, supported me from afar, and participated in its creation offered a gift rarely known. The sorrow and daily lament of losing a congregation because of a minister's departure from a marriage is great. Congregants and church leaders can help bring closure to a difficult time. My challenge to congregations everywhere is that they pay careful attention to this issue. My hope and my prayer is that church communities venture into this vulnerable territory.